Hello and welcome. Now, I'm currently level 28 and I've just beaten Leonidas the Misbegotten, great boss. I'll show you where this is on the map. It's here at Morn Castle, at the very end of Morn Castle. Now, this is an optional boss and he was pretty tough, but I found a way of beating him when probably you shouldn't be able to. Now, the things you need to do this are this here, the Morning Star hammer. And you get that. I'll show you on the map exactly where you get that. If you go up to here, when you've gone through the bridge sacrifice, follow the path down here and around here, just as you go into this valley, there is a wagon. One of the carriages has been abandoned, and there's a chest on the side of that carriage which has got the Morning Star in it. That's where you get that one. So obviously, if you start up at Groveside Cave, for example, go round the lake with the dragon in it, down towards the bridge, past the forlorn Everjail, through the bridge of sacrifice. That's where you've got the catapult and the soldiers defending it. As you go down this valley, go to this carriage around here and get the Morning Star out of the chest. The reason you need this is it does stacks blood loss damage. Okay. The second thing you need to do this is rotten stray ash. Now that has the same effect. That does bleed damage and it stacks. So if you use the two together, you can get that more quickly. And the way you get that, the easiest way to get that, if at the start of the game, is to go to the Dragonburnt ruins here in the middle of the lake, and there's a trapped chest which takes you to the crystal mines. So if you go to the Dragonburnt ruins, find some stairs going down, and open that chest, and that will take you right to here, the Celia Crystal Tunnel. If you head out of this tunnel, head down to the bottom of the mines, head out, and then follow it round to the left, you'll see some ruins between the cliff and what looks like a big lake. There's a little ruin, and this spirit ash is there. I'll take you and show you those locations in a second, but first I'll show you how to do the boss. So when you went to the area here, first thing you want to do is call up that rotten stray ashes. Make sure you've got the Morning Star equipped, then get you Crimson Tearfast in. Let him start attacking you, and let your dog join in the rotten stray. Make sure you summon him around it. I found if you summon him right back here, you can get stuck in the mist gate. So come forward to the edge of the water, summon him, start the fight. When your dog starts attacking him and distracting him, join in and get some of the good hits and strong hits. If you can, do a leaping hit, because that's got a really good chance of staggering him. And then when he goes down, if you just keep double teaming him with the stray dog, you'll eventually see that his health starts ticking down. That means you've applied the bleed effect. At that stage, ideally your dog is still going to be alive. And at that stage, you're going to want to run away and let him deal with your dog, and try and get yourself to over here. Now hopefully his health will be ticking down, and there'll be some distance from you. When he's dealt with the dog, which he will do, he'll kill the rotten stray eventually. He'll start running towards you. All you need to do is start running around this tree here, trying to keep him on the far side. So if you can imagine, he's trying to get to you, and you're using this big tree to get in the way. if he starts doubling back and going the other way, run around the other way and try and keep the tree in between yourself and Leonidas the Misbegotten. And eventually his health will just tick down to 0 and you'll win the fight. Bit tricky to get going, because you need to get that bleed damage going, and you need to then get yourself a distance before the dog runs out of health. When that happens, get behind the tree and just keep running around it and avoiding it. I'll show you where to get those 2 items you need to do this. And again, I don't think it will work very well if you're I don't think it will work anything like as well. Let's go to that one. Yeah, there, that'll do. So, to get the morning start, it's got to be in fact, we're at the dragon rooms here, so I'll show you how to do that bit first. So, go down to here, open the chest, and that will take us to the crystal caves. So, when you get to the crystal caves, head right out.
And head down. Don't need to bother these guys, always plug out of it. Duck round, duck round.
If you're low level, you're probably not going to want to engage any of the monsters around here because they're pretty tough. But if you follow this to the left, that little ruin down there, that's where you get the rotten stray spirit ashes. Okay, so just go down to that body, you can see inside that ruin, you'll find the rotten spirit ashes there. Rotten stray spirit ashes. Now if you want to get out of here, there is a so we're now going to do the yeah, that's probably the best one to go to. So that's where you get the rotten spirit, the rotten stray spirit ashes.
And to get the we're gonna go here. And just follow this road. You should avoid all these guys. Follow the road down here. Obviously, there's a risk you're going to get hit by the catapult as you approach it. So if you stay to the left,
And listen, when you hear the catapult, move to the right. It'll miss you. Then just weave between them.
then
Here, there's a couple of stray, rotten strays down here. There's a Godric sword steel, but that's the carriage you need to get to. Right there, that's where you'll find the morning star. Get those 2 items. Then get yourself to Morn Castle. Make sure the damage ticking down. The damage over time from bleed. Then get yourself back to the tree and just keep moving around the tree, and he won't be able to get to you. Might take you a couple, mainly because the initial part of the fight, when you're trying to apply the bleed, can be quite difficult. But as soon as you've got that bleed on, just dodge, keep dodging, get yourself out of the way, and that should be it should be a fairly easy way to get that boss done. The reward for beating him, you get 3,800 souls, and you also get this greatsword, crafted blade greatsword. I'm not actually strong enough to use it yet, but I believe it's a pretty good weapon if you've got the stats. Okay, thanks for listening. Hope you found it useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.